So first of all, for those of you who are new to Dwarf Fortress, this is potentially the greatest game ever made. I know it sort of looks like you're looking at the Matrix. It's not, it's not 100% understandable what's going on, but it starts to make sense very, very, very soon. I guarantee you that it will start to make sense really soon. Dwarf Fortress is a fortress building game, a base building game, where you have dwarves. You start with 7 dwarves, but every now and again more migrants will come and join your fortress depending on how successful you are. At this point we've got 51 people in our fort. One of those is a baby that was born here, that's for sure, and but I think most of the others have just come on their own. Let me open Dwarf Therapist just so that we can get a better list of all the dwarfs that are in here. Like so, and sort by has nickname. Everyone should have a nickname. Indeed they do. Excellent. Good. And then by migration wave over here. So we've got all the dwarves. They're all named after subscribers, which is great. Actually, let's go back to sort by nothing except by name. Okay, crazy in here, and then again, the next person on the list should be the POV. Making sure we don't have anyone named. Oh, we do have the POV already. Gustron? Oh, we do. Oh, I had my bookmark set wrong. Oogie, I think that's next. Okay, yes, we don't have an Oogie. And then immediately after Oogie will be Notch. Hey, Ribeye! Thanks for the sub. And again, these are all going to be named after subscribers, which means you get to die in horrible, horrible ways. Good stuff. We already have a vampire in the fort. Hey, Bickers! Thanks for the sub. We already have a vampire in the fort. We've had one person die from that. We'll try to hunt down the vampire. Maybe. On the other hand, vampires are pretty tough, and maybe they can defend our fort. So this is our surface over here. We've got our stairway down. It's sort of it's a little hard to see, but this is sort of a raised peninsula here, kind of thing. Over here. And we've got a bit of a wall with a gate that we can raise up. I think what we're going to do, we're going to end up building more walls on this upper area just to be a little bit more protecty. But we really don't need that much. It should mostly be fine. Of course, critters in Dwarf Fortress can now climb, so that is a bit of a problem. So we'll make their life a little harder with more walls. But other than that, I think we're okay. So let's review. That's our butcher. These are our farms. I don't know if we're actually... We have no seeds for cave wheat or stuff. Interesting. We should have seeds for that. Alright, whatever. But we have our plump helmets growing there, so we should be okay on food. How are we on food? We have tons of food, tons of drinks set up. Good. Excellent. This was just a miscellaneous storage layer, which we're going to ignore for now. This is our primary living space. We've got bedrooms over here. We've got some new bedrooms over here that we are currently smoothing out. And if I recall correctly, we mapped out last time. We have more than enough bedrooms for everyone. DJ Hakan, thank you very much for the sub. Dining hall over here, very majestic looking. We've got, oh, Olivier! Been watching your videos a long time, finally decided to catch a stream. Recently been watching all your Prison Architect videos. I like Prison Architect. We're gonna definitely keep revisiting that every few alphas. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much for the kind words and, of course, your support. So this is the dining hall, but this is our kitchen. We've got an actual kitchen, and then we've got a still over here, making some booze, keeping everything high, like good big numbers. We've got an extra food storage area over here. What is this thing? Oh, it's a squid. All right. Then down here, we've got our fancy bedrooms are started. It's interesting. There we go. I was going to say, it shouldn't all be X's like this. We just had to unpause to get the graphics up and running. Satadris with the new sub. Hey, thank you very much. And Tolero Susong. Sorry, I missed your resub over there. Right after Hakan. Not bad. G Molly, thank you very much. That's another new subscriber. Welcome. Welcome to the party, guys. Enjoy the complimentary nachos. You have to make your own nachos and buy them from the store, but other than that. And we got our first thief. What do we have? Where is it? Right there. Kobold thief coming to steal our things. Now, what's kind of annoying is we actually have quite a bit of stuff sitting here in the trade depot. I think the last thing we did is steal from the human caravan and take all their stuff, did we not? We've got full access over here. Wagon access, yeah. Because they have been coming with wagons, that's good. How are my dwarves? A lot of people who are have no jobs. Why are they not hauling whatever's in here downstairs? We got buckets, clay, bags, anvils. Nothing's forbidden. Why aren't they hauling this stuff downstairs? Now, the thieves will come in stealthed. They have to walk right next to someone to get spotted. So it would be an excellent time. I think we've got some extra chains. We're going to build some guard dog placements right at the door here. Ideally, you do it in a narrow hallway, but we're going to do it right here, and that's going to be okay. Yeah, we got a lead chain, and then I'll do another one right over here, another lead chain right like that. And then once those get placed, we'll tie up some dogs or something out there to stay on permanent guard duty, so they'll sniff out people as they come by, hopefully. Okay, I think some people are hauling. Got cats running around, all that. I'm not concerned with killing the goblin right over here. He just left the map. And once they get spotted, they tend to just run away. We've got our military is doing a little bit of training over here, which is good. Yeah, I know there's no general storage anymore. I'm confused. Some of these are like furniture, because buckets and stuff, buckets and barrels are furniture storage. The furniture storage is full. That would explain it. So let's build us another furniture storage. You need tons of furniture storage because you can't ever put them in bins, right? I've got all these empty barrels and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to make a huge furniture storage spot over here, which will be good. And we've still got some storage. So this is our manufacturing level over here. Lots of storage stockpiles, lots of little workshops over here. Zerosius, thank you very much. Love the Dwarf Fortress team. Just started rewatching the Howlack series. That was one of my funnest. Keep up the good work. Looking forward to meeting you again at the Paradox fan gathering. Well, I have not been confirmed for anything at Gamescom yet, nor the fan gathering. So I don't even know if I'll be at Gamescom. Although if I am, I'll one way or another I'll find a way to get myself included, or attend the fan gathering. But right now I don't know. Harass Paradox. Get them to make sure I come out again. Okay, don't harass Paradox. That would be wrong. All right, people are indeed still a lot of idlers. I'm very surprised about that. What else we got kicking around in this trade depot? We've got some glass, clay. Okay, it's mostly been picked up. Cages, glass, and clay. So if we make another stockpile, glass counts as a type of gem, and we might not have a gem stockpile at all. So let's do that. And cages are the animal storage, or is it only if they've actually got an animal in them that they could put in animal storage? Otherwise, they might count as furniture. I'm not sure. We'll take a look. Isti! Longtime fan. Dwarf Fortress is my favorite game to watch you play. Yeah. What a chance to do an adventure mode series. Yeah, I've addressed that before. I'm not keen on adventure mode, per se, in that... Okay, see, that's interesting. It's the second time. If I want to play something like a roguelike, I will usually play Dungeon Crawl, which is my roguelike of choice, as opposed to doing an adventure mode playthrough in Dwarf Fortress, although one day, maybe. So, we just got a caravan. This is our Dwarven caravan. Is it fall? I guess now they can come in any season, now that I think about it. Yeah, early autumn. Okay, so a Dwarven caravan has arrived in, but this is the second time we've gotten no outpost liaison coming to visit us. Which I don't think is anything that we're doing. I think there's just something weird that they're not sending one this way. I mean, we have a mayor. We had an expedition leader last time. The mayor requires, a fancy bedroom and stuff like that, which we are currently building him. But it shouldn't stop us from doing any negotiation. So I'm confused. Anywho, so the Dwarven traders are going to come. We are not going to steal from the Dwarven traders. We're going to give them many mugs instead. Okay, I think these two chains are ready, so we will assign an animal. And it really doesn't matter what animal we assign. As long as a thief walks next to something, it will trigger them. Triggered. But I like to assign guard dogs, because it makes the most sense. I mean, come on. So we'll have a couple of dogs chained up just inside our gate, so they'll spot someone if they make it through our gate. That will unstealth them, then they might try to run out through the cages and get caught. Okay, merchants arrived, are unloading their goods, so I'm going to request our trader to come. So Ollie von Fripp, please come to the trade depot, and I'm going to move some goods to it. So first of all, do I have any standalone mugs? No, I don't. So let's just grab any finished goods bin, and we're going to bring them all there. Because we've been producing mugs pretty steadily to trade, but we've got other things that might be in here to trade. Some stuff we might not really be producing, but we're okay to sell. We'll see how it goes. So, yes, we'll do that. So some dwarves will come over, bring that over. Our trader will come. We'll do a little bit of negotiation. Cut down the trees. The elves can deal with it. Yeah, I think we've got lots of wood stored right now. We got a good amount of wood stored. We will probably cut down more trees. Because we're mostly turning the trees into charcoal right now, which is pretty good. Good for me. Maybe we will cut down a few. Oh, look at how much wood we've got out here. That's right. We did a mass culling of the trees just recently. So I think we're going to be all right. All right, is my trader here? Yes. Trade. So I don't think I want to trade the backpacks because I actually need those to equip my people with. So maybe I will go through and manually flag all the mugs. I can search for mug. And then, if I mark all for trade, will that only be the visible stuff? Indeed it will. Oh, that's so handy. So we're not going to trade our chains, our water skins, etc. I mean, some of these cloaks and stuff I wouldn't necessarily mind if they're not, like, in terrible shape. Look at all these mugs we're selling. We have a mug-based economy. Young boy Jimmy with the resub, thank you very much. And NB Battle Hunter as well. Thank you very much, NB Battle Hunter. Always around. Always throwing some little donations too. Really appreciate everyone. Yeah, 1 year sub with young boy Jimmy and nearly there with Battle Hunter. Okay, what are we going to trade for? Well, I'm going to grab a few random metal bars so we've got some options in case someone wants to do a cool artifact. Words. I'll grab some more glass, just because, again, some of these are artifacts and stuff like that. It's not a bad thing to have around. You can cut them, use them as gems. A few more rope. I don't know. I think I might just get, like, more raw stuff. We don't need trumpets and things. We can make our own. We could get some more goats and stuff. A drake is a male duck. Sure. And another bull. They're relatively cheap, so I'm going to take these, and then we'll make sure to horse, a gander, Cavi, sow, and boar, so we can have more breeding pairs. And these are super cheap. I think I'll skip the water buffalo. And dogs we're good on. We're breeding our own. That's fine. Let's get some booze. Bumblebee venom? Sure. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but let's have a little bit of that. That's an option. And then weapons, perhaps. We're trading them like 13 or 14,000 dwarf bucks worth of stuff over here, so we can really grab quite a bit. Another pick. Bronze short sword isn't bad. Bronze spear. Steel spear. Good weaponry. Some of the stuff that we can't necessarily make ourselves that would be like... Look, a 36 buck copper warhammer? That's not bad. I mean, they're not the greatest weapon. Steel spear, yeah. More steel. Good stuff. Iron mail shirt, sure. Iron's not super strong, but it's still better than a lot of our options. We'll do that. We haven't been producing our own armor yet. We've got some leather kicking around because we're doing a lot of hunting. We may as well grab a bit more of that. Hey, Scarhelm, happy you could drop by. And Kriegshaws as well. Yeah, cavies are another name for hamsters. They're only good for pets. Well, certainly we can eat them too, right? They can be butchered. They're small, but... steel boots, yeah, we're still making tons of money. Steel bucklers, good stuff. Steel shield, steel buckler. Iron caps, yeah, let's get some helmets on these people. That's a super fancy copper helmet. Good enough. Okay, we've got some clothing and stuff. Let's skip some of that. Let's grab a bunch of these cloth bins. Creekchase with the sub. Hello, hello. I like to just buy the whole bin. It's a lot more convenient to move things around. More cloth, more cloth. We'll start producing some clothes soon. Bugs Maguma. Thanks for the sub. I like the name. Some bronze bolts, sure. We'll grab all these stacks. Okay, we're sending them home with 3,000 dwarf bucks of profit. We'll probably stop there. We're good. We could grab a little bit of stuff that we might grow. NB Battle Hunter with the other donation. Hello! Thank you very much. Things that might give us seeds, because we're good on plump helmet seeds. What I'm hoping for, we could get some thread, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know how much we've got kicking around. Really? They got plump helmets, but that's it. No cave wheat? I guess I could search. No. Alright. Alright, they've got 3,000 bucks worth of profit. I'm just going to go ahead and trade this. They're counter-offering? Do they want a bit more? Yeah, they'll make a lot more profit. From a fancy gem, a fancy cauldron, a quiver, and another opal. Well, or are they offering more? No, because their profit is going up. Whatever, it's fine. I'll accept. Did the trade happen? There we go. Ecstatic with the trading. Yeah, no kidding. You made massive amounts of profit. Still, that's okay. You're my dwarf kin. I'm going to tell the trader we're done, and that's it. We're going to go ahead and trade very generously with the dwarves, and then steal from everyone else. Animal has grown to become a stray cow. Cool. Are you a bad fish? Which is still one of my favorite names. I don't know. Just the way it's spelled. Love the Dwarf Fortress. Any idea when the next Ludendare is? Yeah, it's on the website. Just go to ludendare.com. It happens every 4 months. Then they announce the date right away. The next Ludendare is August 21st through 24th. So there you go. Mark your calendar. Ludendare is a game jam, game programming competition that happens over the course of the weekend, which is always a lot of fun. Animal growing into a stray dog as well. Okay, so now that we've accumulated some new animals, let's go over to our pasture over here and just make sure to filter out anything that doesn't graze and anything not currently pastured. There we go. So we've got some animals that we've got to bring out of their cages, or just that were just lingering around. We can bring them into this pasture so that they can graze on grass and not die. Good. Alright, well I think that was a very effective little trade thing there. How does this trading work? Well, you offer up a bunch of items on one side, and it has a certain value in dwarf bucks. And then you just trade for another. Let's say there's no currency in the game, basically, but everything has a valuation. And so what you do is you just try to set things up so that, you know, they're roughly even, but the trader always wants some profit. And depending on how good of a negotiator your broker is, you can get a better or narrower margin there. Locriani, thank you very much for the sub. And Krieg Chase, do you remember the package we talked about? German Customs stopped it and sent back to me. Buy some good beer for my trip. Oh, did you try to send beer or something like that? Yeah, you can't mail alcohol to Canada or even within Canada. It's very, very annoying. I mean, maybe you can't mail alcohol internationally if that's what that was. Senbum, thank you very much for the resub. 18 months. Ooh, an animal has grown to be a stray yak bull. Zuna is organizing a party at the marble table. Well, there we go. Bit of a dwarven party. We've still got smoothing jobs, that's good. So I guess at this point, let's go ahead and make sure our mayor has his fancy room assigned. The mayor's room is down here. Oh, unless we're still waiting for some of this construction, and we are. Why does Canada spell whiskey without the E? Because it's correct. Well, here's the thing. The Scotland spells it without an E. Canada spells it without, or I should say the UK spells whiskey without an E. And Canada spells it without an E. Whereas Americans and I think Irish have the E in there. And it just depends by country. Some people say if your country name doesn't have an E, then your whiskey doesn't have an E in it either. Hickaroo smoked sausage. Sounds like we're being advertised to. Thank you very much for the sub. Also, Nerd for All Season. Great name as well. More Dwarf Fortress. Quill is a kind and generous streaming god. Thank you very much. And Locrano came in with the donation as well. Thanks for playing the best game. You're goddamn right. From the host of the Dwarf Fortress Wiki. Really? Man, do I ever use that all the frickin' time. Alright, so presumably, let's check my my mason. I don't remember where I've got this set up anymore. That's the carpenter. Yeah, here's my mason's workshop. We do have orders in there for thrones, doors, blocks. Is it possible that my auto labor didn't kick in?
We come here in hopes of a better life.
Alright. I suppose it is running. So just out of curiosity, and we are getting some migrants here. If I read the current list... Well, we do have some Masons assigned. Sunsteg, Dreamweaver, and Zuna. Well, Zuna is just throwing a party. That's probably the problem. It's the party slowing everything down. And we have some migrants, so we're going to go ahead and unpause, let them enter the map. We got some new people joining us. We're going to wait until they properly enter the fortress en masse. And then we're going to name them. Dwarf Fortress Wiki, pretty much the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Fun. What a great way to say that. Oh, I think we've got a season change. So our 2 military squads. So we've got 2 military squads. We've got the Elevated Ropes, led by Quill 18, and the Silvery Helms, led by, oh, Dreamweaver. And they're on opposite schedules. So every month that switches, one squad becomes inactive and go back to work, and the other squad start training. You can, apparently, like I said, I really tried. It's basically poker if they check the package or not. Mine got interfered. Sent it back home, €5 fee. Yeah, I suppose you can send anything in the mail if you're just willing to roll the dice that no one's going to check. But I would not recommend it. Alright, our migrants, hopefully they're all here. Music is getting very dramatical. Very dramatical. What's this tune called? Where's my sound sense? Currently playing... So this is a mod, or a tool, a utility, that will play sound effects for various events, plus do seasonal music. It's called Ambush in Book. Alright. Meow. Oh, an animal has grown to become a stray cat. Which probably means it's going to get butchered soon. Because reasons. This game, not pet and PETA friendly. There you go. Let's get that centered a bit better over here. Resuming production of coal bars. Good. Okay. Let's do read dwarves over here. Let's go ahead and... we got 8 new migrants. So let's go ahead and get them namified. So, whoops. There we go. So as I said, where we were, Oogie is next on the list. Oogie 2002. Followed by... Notch. Yes, the Notch. What kind of skills does Notch has? What kind of skills does Notch has? Well, let me tell you a skill that Quill 18 lacks. English. Notch apparently has no skills whatsoever, except for like a dabbling amount of mechanics and a pump operator. What kind of military skills might Notch has? Was that this guy? Yeah, Momu's. Momu's is, ooh, he's extremely tough. Incredibly tough, in fact. That's pretty good. And, oh, good mix of social skills. All right. So we'll put him on some sort of job. Oh, wait, I missed something. He's a really good woodcrafter. Cool. Okay. Probably spend a lot of time making some bolts for us. After punching trees. Aranus! Aurorus, sorry. We've got Yodeling Monkey here. Is his name too long? No, it fits. Excellent. We've got... Animorganimate. Welcome to the fortress. And... Hockey? I'm going to call you Hockey, because, you know, Canada. Okay. Oh, Did I fail here? Have I been looking at the wrong dwarf the whole time? I have been. Notch is over here. It wasn't Momu's. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I skipped a few things. We've got... Dravatva. And... Aganam. There we go. Now everyone's got a nickname. Did not skip. I might have accidentally overwrote something. I really apologize. But there we have it. Sometimes I screw that up. I am Bugs Maguma. I will enjoy saying your name every single time, Bugs Maguma. Auts Watcher. AUTZ? Australian time zone? Maybe? First stream. I know Australia doesn't have just one time zone, but that might be what's implied. I have no idea. First stream. I'm in Dwarf Fortress. Buy some Australian chocolate. Ignore Australian beer. Tell you what, I'll eat the Australian chocolate and the Austrian beer. Let's split the difference. Boom, 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 boom. The best mod. What was the best mod? If the dwarves in this game had Twitter, I wonder what they'd tweet. Found lost wallet. Going on an extended vacation. Can someone water my plants? Basically, it would just be exactly like the chirper from. Ooh, a masterpiece marble throne. Zuna, you go. It would just be playing like City Skylines, right? Okay. The sheriff's office is coming along well. So we're gonna make a office here. So that would be Captain of the Guard, BLC is our Captain of the Guard. And then here we'll make you a dining room. So Captain of the Guard is basically our sheriff. I gotta find you in the list. Can I search? Oh! DF hack, auto allocate to Captain of the Guard. Cool. Okay, that's a fun feature. Why would it auto do that and not the mayor? I don't know, but I'm intrigued. Okay, Captain of the Guard still is not quite happy. He doesn't have any chests, cabinets, weapon rack, or armor stone. Okay, or armor stand. And the office and the quarters are not quite fancy enough. Well, we can make it fancier just by putting those buildings in there. We're gonna, build a cabinet. Turn planning mode on. A cabinet. And a chest or container of some kind. That one, I suppose. I'm gonna put down an armor stand. And so he wants a fancier office. And I always feel like the armor stand and the weapon rack make the most amount of sense in the office anyway. So just thematically, it all works together and should be high enough quality. When the badgers come, everything goes wrong. Bum, 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 bum. Did Quill die last week? No, Quill is still alive, still leading the first army. All right. I think what we need are a few more workshops, although a lot of them are not being worked. It could be that the auto labor is just not really doing a very fine job of sorting things. Usually does okay. Let's go ahead and stop and restart. Of course, my dwarves don't have any way of actual skills, so that doesn't help. Although, no, I forgot. Last time I checked I checked Dwarf Therapist. There were plenty of dwarves with the masonry skill. Oh yeah, they're working it. Rock tables, rock coffins, and then some other jobs because there's hauling. I mean, I suppose I could put more of them to work. Sure. Let's put in another mason's workshop, or even two. Okay. So they are working. They're probably spending too much time hauling rocks and crap, which tells me we should put a stone stockpile right in here. Because then I can change the settings. Turn off the metal ores. That's fine. That's fine. Turn off the clay. So the idea being, we're going to try to keep as many rocks as possible near the mason's workshops with a wheelbarrow in there. Because that's what's happening. They're spending all their time just grabbing the next rock. And then we do have a lot of idlers just because we don't actually have that many things to do right now. I suppose I can put in another military. Yes, Cataclysm DDA, I would consider playing it. Like, I don't know why people sort of ask. I don't want to be mean or anything like that, but it always seems like a really strong question, or weird question that, like, would you ever consider playing Game X? Yes, I would always consider playing Game X. I may or may not record Game X. I never know, generally, until I start doing it. And unfortunately, I never have a better answer than that. It'll depend on time, depending on what mood strikes me. Okay, how's the sheriff? The Captain of the Guard would still prefer a slightly fancier quarter. Well, maybe once these walls are all smooth, you'll be okay. I could also check the quality of this stuff. And I gotta sneeze. Oh no, I'm out of tissue. Oh no, I gotta get another box down here. There's nothing worse than blowing your nose with paper towel. Ugh, it's like sandpaper. Ow. Oh, at the break, I'll have to remember to get some Kleenex, some tissue paper. Bum, bum, bum. So this means Quill is considered playing Honey Pop. Yes, I considered it for about 3 seconds, then I realized that since you would probably never talk to me again. Although Mathis, his peer pressure is like, no, you have to. Huramaru, an odd number. Can people sub today become a dwarf? Yes, I will refresh the list periodically. Did Quill fix his vampire problem? What do you mean, vampire problem? I don't see it as a problem. See, we still have a vampire somewhere in here. What was that message? Need plump helmet spawn.